I really need some coffee. I'm gonna go a long trip. I'm going to Gothenburg to meet up with my friend Johan, and then we're gonna meet the awesome drummer Eloy Casagrande. Eloy Grande. I don't really know how to pronounce his name. I'm gonna ask him that today. So I'm in Gothenburg now, and I'm going to this place called Nefertiti. It's a well-known place here in Gothenburg, and I'm here to see some metal tonight, or at least some great metal. A great metal drummer called Eloy Casagrande. It's going to be nice to see what he has to offer, and I'm going to talk some drums with him also. So come with me.
Oh, hello. My name is Eloy Casagrande. I play the drums for Sepultura, my project Casagrande and Honeys. And I'm here tonight in Gothenburg to do a drum clinic. And I'm here with my friend Johan from the Malmo music store. And we are gonna talk a little bit by drum set that I'm using tonight. Tama drums, of course. And it seems that you're having a lot of fun.
I'm having fun, Eloy. I'm having fun.
Oh yeah, me too. I'm having a lot of fun. So yeah, keep watching.
I'm here with Eloy Casagrande. Casagrande is the name?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's my name.
And how do you pronounce it?
Eloy Casagrande.
Casagrande?
Casagrande.
Okay. Eloy Casagrande.
It means Eloy's Eloy Big's house. Big house.
The big house.
The big house.
Casagrande.
Casagrande.
Yeah, okay.
Big house. The big
I
house.
understand. Yeah. Why don't get right into the business? What are you playing for drums?
It's a Tama drum kit. Let's start again from
Like
that.
that. Okay. So, Eloy, what kind of drums do you play?
Okay. Today I'm playing the Tama Star Classic Walnut.
Yeah.
It's like drums that came out recently, especially using this type of wood, the walnut. I think it's my third time using this kit, and I really like it. Like it. The sound is like very deep, big, loud, with such a beautiful tone that comes from all the tones and floor tones. It's a lovely drums.
And the response is very because he hits pretty hard, and
Oh,
it
hello.
still feels
My
like
name
it
is Eloy
responds to
Casagrande.
what you are doing.
Oh yeah, because most of the time I'm
drums
playing
for
heavy
Sepultura,
music,
my
rock or heavy metal
project,
music, and so
Casagrande
it's
and
really
Honeys.
important for me
And
to
I'm
get
here
the volume.
tonight in
But I
Gothenburg to do a
also
drum
need to
clinic.
have like a
And I'm here
beautiful
with my
tone
friend
from the drums.
Johan,
It's not only
from the
about the
Malmo
volume.
music
The
store.
volume you can make
We're gonna
any kind
talk
of
a little
noise,
bit
but
by
you need
drum
like
set
a
that
beautiful
I'm using
and
tonight.
loud
Tama drums,
volume
of
and
course.
noise. You
And
know,
it seems
so
that you're having a
that's
lot of
quite
fun.
different from just playing loud.
Oh yeah, me
And,
too.
and I
I'm
feel
having a lot
like
of fun.
with the Tama
So,
drums, I can
yeah,
get the
keep
tone
watching.
that I need to play heavy music, to cut through all the other instruments, to cut through the guitar, and it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. I love to play Tama. I'm playing Tama since I was a kid. That was my first drum kit.
Yeah.
So it's like makes part of my sound.
Yeah, it's a part of your life.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
part of my life.
it is. Yeah, it's part of your grand house. Excuse me, sir. Can I ask you a question in Göteborg's English?
Okej då.
Why do you love Casagrande?
I love drummers and I love Eloy Casagrande. because
you love
he's
him.
So powerful.
He is very powerful, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
When he played here before, he was so powerful that the roof nearly fell off.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, he has a powerful snare also, a very powerful snare. And, well, let's see about that. Okay, thank you very much.
Tack och tack.
Why do you love him?
Because he... vad säger man? Han svänger.
He swings.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. That's one of the voices about Eloy Casagrande. He swings, and I think that really means in Swedish that he has to swing, and he really does. Yeah. Okay. So you got this. This is which size is this?
These are 12,
Yeah.
12 tone. The bass drum 22 by 18, 10 by 7, I guess so.
Yeah.
12 by 8,
Yeah.
16 by 14, and 18 by 16.
Yeah.
And this snare drum is 14 by 6. It's a beautiful Star Reserve aluminum.
Yeah.
Snare drum
Looks
is beautiful. Yeah, it's pretty beautiful. It's the first time that I played this snare drum, and I'm in love. I'm gonna take it back to Brazil.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you? Yeah. Maybe it's going to be gone when you are gone.
Oh yeah.
You have an extra case.
Yeah.
Yeah. This here is a little bit of your signum, is it?
Yeah, a
It
little
has
bit.
become
Yeah,
the timbal tuning alike.
Yeah, the timbalito.
The
It's more,
timbalito.
it's more like a repinique. That's a
Yeah.
Brazilian percussion instrument that they are very used for the samba style of music.
Yeah.
They are very also used in the schools of samba that we have during the carnival in Brazil.
Hmm?
So we have this high tuning pitch, the high tuning tones, percussion. So that's what I like to represent in my kit.
Yeah.
I don't think my drum kit as like a normal regular drum kit. I like to think a little bit different. So the 10 rack tom and the 12 rack tom, they are tuned like percussion instruments.
Yeah.
And
It really is. When you're thinking about the Sepultura song, is it Blood on the Roots?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Where it really comes along.
Oh yeah, and I started using this high tuning tones because of Sepultura. Because when I joined the band,
Yeah.
I use it only to have 4 tones on my kit, like 14, 16,
Yeah.
and 18. But since I joined the band, I had also to bring the Brazilian element, just high tuning tones, and then it became part of my life, my music. And nowadays I'm not able to play without them. And also, like a few years ago, I changed the tuning of my main rack tone, the one is in front of me that I use most of the time. And also it sounds more like a timbale. That's the sound that I try to achieve.
Can I hear?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
But,
really high.
yeah, but,
really high pitch.
but most of the time I play it with rim shot. Has the Latin accent, you know, the timbale. The kind of style. So when I made those changes in my drum kit, I also had to rethink the way that I play, because that's not like all the drum fills that they fit well, they sound good in this situation. You know, so I had like to really change my mindset regarding drum fills and what I was doing. So nowadays I have to be more picky when I'm gonna use this sound.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
they don't fit everywhere or
No,
any type of
but
music.
does it help you to play more dynamic? Because when you played here before, I noticed that you're not only a hard hitter, you play with the dynamic also.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes you do, yeah. And I noticed in the fields, it's more like a wave when you play, you know?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Can you do it again?
Yeah,
I love that.
I love that.
Yeah.
But anyway, does that help you with that sound?
Sure.
High pitched sound. Yeah.
Sure, because when I get this high tuning, the high definition notes, I can really work with dynamics. They help me with that. I remember in the past, I only had low frequency tones, and it's really hard to get dynamics from
It
them.
is.
Also, you can get, but especially when you go in a recording session situation, a live show, it's really hard to get the definition. So nowadays, with these tones like that, I can get more definition and I can work better with dynamics.
Yeah.
And also I can as I play to you, I can use the rim shots,
Yeah.
only the notes on the center of the drum head. Also sometimes I can muffle a little bit with the other drumstick and change the sound, you know, of the drums.
And then we have the 16.
Yeah.
Do you have high pitch on those two?
No, only a little bit. It's like my 16 4 toms a little bit higher than the most of the drummers they use it.
Yeah.
Because I play fast notes, so it's really good for me to get the definition of the note. So that's why I bring the tuning a little bit higher. So it's more defined. And this one is like the low end that I need for my kit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Deep and low. Yeah, and it dies. This one is like
the surdo.
the surdo, Brazilian surdo. Yeah, you have. That's it. Good stuff. Yeah. You have to come to Brazil and play it.
Oh, that would be
with us, man. Yeah.
But that brings me also to when you play like this heavy feeling that you do, and you come from Brazil, like you do,
Yes.
yeah, in your big house.
Actually, I live in a small apartment.
It's called a big house now, just as you know. But anyway, you bring us some of the samba. Do you bring something of that? Or is it just my imagination that you come from Brazil, you must bring samba? Do you bring samba?
No, that's like not a must that needs to happen. I see a lot of people they talking like just like that, not like you, but some people they really think like, oh, since you were born in Brazil, you have to play some Brazilian rhythms. But actually you don't have to play any of those Brazilian rhythms. Yeah. So I have some students in Brazil, they don't like Brazilian music, Brazilian stuff, so that's all good. I respect their choices, you know.
Yeah.
It's all about like the individual.
Yeah.
It's all about the person. The person likes it or not. So, but in my past, yes, I started to play the drums just learning the Brazilian stuff, the Brazilian rhythms. My first years on studying and practicing the drums were just for learning to the Brazilian stuff, the Brazilian music. So I spent a long time studying samba, baião, maracatu, chachado, short, frevo. We have like 1,000 different rhythms. So it's really hard to tell you all of them, but I remember the most common ones.
Have you taken into your drum kit, or you just build another thing about them? What do you do?
Yeah, that's something that makes part of my DNA.
Yeah.
How I used to study them in the past. It's really impossible to just leave them behind, forget about them. So they come like to my playing naturally. I don't have to think about them. You know, during my creative process when I'm trying to come up with a different groove, also for metal grooves.
Yeah.
Those Brazilian elements, they come to me naturally. I never had to think about them because in the past I was studying them.
Yeah.
I spent a long time just listening and practicing Brazilian music. So it's something like makes part of my life. And it's also impossible I grew up in São Paulo, in Brazil, so I'm always, all the time listening to Brazilian music.
Yeah.
It's impossible to don't have that. Even if I didn't like to listen to Brazilian stuff, I was listening since I was a kid, since I was a baby. You know, my mom, she is a very good listener of Brazilian stuff. She loves Brazilian music, and my father was the person who brought the rock and roll to my life, metal music. So at home I had both sides. My mom listened to Brazilian stuff, and my father listened to the English and American rock.
Okay, so you got both sides.
Yes.
Yeah, cool. So another thing I want to ask you about, how can you, like being a 20 years old guy, like you were, when you were 20?
Well, so
Yeah,
what?
yeah. When you were 20 years old, you joined Sepultura.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
How do you do that? Because when I was 20, I would have honored to be joining the local Creedence Clearwater Revival band. That would be a big thing for me.
Oh,
But
yeah.
just to be like 20 and join the biggest metal band in Brazil.
Yeah, in South America. For
Yeah.
Sure.
So how did that come up? Did
Well-
you just pass by and come in, we need a drummer?
Since you have a big house,
Yeah.
join us.
Can you? We need a place to stay.
I need a place to rehearse.
Hello, guys. Hey, can I ask you a question about what's happening here tonight? Yeah. Do you see the light? Don't go into the light. Don't go into the light.
Into the light. I'm into the light. Hi, how you doing?
So you're here tonight to see a world drummer,
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Eloy Casagrande.
Yeah.
It means big house.
Well, big fan of Sepultura for since '86.
Yeah, it's a great band, and obviously he's the drummer there, and he does many things besides that. But what do you like about him?
Well, the power in everything he does with the power, yeah.
The power, the determination of his hits. I mean, nobody plays the drums like him, so
He's very accurate.
oh yeah, very much so.
And nice person also. We talked to him before, and he's really looking forward to play Gothenburg tonight.
Great to hear. Yeah.
He's going to put on a great show. So thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Actually, I was playing professionally in Brazil since I was 15, 16 years old. So back there in 2007, 2008, I had maybe 6 different bands that I was playing with. Brazil, like 4 metal bands, 2 pop bands. I was also doing some cover stuff, you know, playing at bars, parties,
all
whatever.
that.
I was doing everything that I could, basically.
With a loud snare.
Huh?
With a loud snare.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, with a loud snare.
always. That's something that I'm always carrying with me.
Yeah.
But then I was doing a lot of different stuff. And then I joined Sepultura back in 2011 because I was playing in a metalcore band in Brazil, and we played at the same festival, Rock in Rio Festival.
Yeah.
Rock in Rio, the guys, they invited us to play because it was a very promising band in Brazil, and we shared the night with Sepultura. So that was the place where the guys, they could see me playing.
Yeah.
I did a drum solo by the middle of that old band that I played with.
Yeah.
And 2 weeks later, at the festival, the guys, they called me, their manager, asking if I would like to do an audition for the band. So I went there and I had to play like 15, 20 songs.
Wow.
with the guys.
Okay, I thought the addition mean that you should supposed to drink like 3 shots and dance around the table because they already know you could play.
No, it was a little bit more difficult than that.
Okay, more difficult. Okay.
A bit more difficult than that,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
But,
interesting. So you didn't
Yeah.
play that many songs in addition?
Yes. 15,
Wow.
20 songs.
Which they have chosen? Play these songs? Or?
No, they sent that. They sent a list of songs for me before, and I had like 1 week to learn all the songs. But I already knew some of the songs because I was playing with some metal bands. So it's impossible to be a metal musician in Brazil and don't know Sepultura songs.
Of course.
You know, so I knew some of the songs before I have to do the audition with them.
But did you audition? Did you play with those guys on the audition? Or you,
Yes, I played with them.
Yeah. Okay.
Was in a studio, we set up everything. I took my drum kit and we played together. Because like sometimes also I could be like I could like play all the songs from the band, but sometimes the vibe doesn't find each other. They don't match. Sometimes you have that kind of problem.
It's like marriage.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Like
that's it.
Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie,
Yeah.
they match. Beautiful people, that's perfect.
Yeah, perfect.
So-
Eloy Sepultura, perfect also.
Oh yeah.
Wow, that's very interesting. Then I wanted to ask you another thing. You play very hard. How's the breakage? How many sticks do you crush?
Oh, I have never broke any stick in my life.
What?
Never. Just like, no.
What? I can't talk anymore.
It depends a lot. Depends a lot. There are like some shows, concerts that I break 3 pairs, 2 pairs a show, or sometimes I don't break any. Really depends a lot. But usually I spend 1 pair a day. That's like the basic account that I can tell you now.
What stock do you use?
5Bs. 5Bs.
5Bs.
5Bs, forward, Pro Mark 5Bs, regular ones.
Yeah, ordinary.
Ordinary, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's it. Pretty simple, keep straight and simple. Yeah.
Cool.
I like this.
The cymbals then. What kind of cymbals do you use?
I use Spice cymbals.
Spicy cymbals, yeah.
Today, mostly of my cymbals, they are from the line Masters. It's more like a line more for jazz drummers. So the first time that I asked it to the Spice guys to send me this line, the Masters, they were a little bit surprised because they thought like, okay, this line is more for jazz drummers, maybe pop drummers, but not for metal drummers. And I was like, no, I'm gonna make it sound good. Believe me.
Yeah.
So they send me those cymbals, especially for the drum clinic. These are really good because they are not so loud. They have like a medium volume.
Yeah.
And small places, you don't need to have very loud cymbals, so they fit perfectly to my playing. And since that sometimes I hit them hard, they can go loud. They are not like super controlled sound cymbals. They have like a very good dynamic.
Yeah.
I can get like beautiful tones. They are more like dark tones. They can they sound like very beautiful low volume situations, but they can really explode when needed.
But here you got two masters on the rights. Two rights.
The hi-hat,
It's a signature. Oh? No, it's a master.
the
also.
masters dark
Yeah.
hi-hat.
And it's a 14, 15.
15,
15,
dark hi-hat.
yeah,
Here
yeah.
I have a ride, but I use it mostly like a crash cymbal because it opens beautifully.
Yeah.
And also I do sometimes I just play with the tip of the drumstick and I get the sound out of the bell. The dark crash from the masters, the medium ride,
Is it 18?
20.
20.
20, this 21 medium ride, also from the masters. And that's it. And here I have a stack, combination of two cymbals.
Yeah.
On the bottom we have the Rude Blast China. And on top we have the shred bell, 12 inches, and I can get two different sounds out of it.
Yeah.
Like if I play with the neck of the stick, I get the sound, and with the tip of the drumstick, very defined sound. More like a closed hi-hat, but different. I have this other stack, the PSTX flanger stack. It's more like a regular stack from Pleistocene.
What's with the angle? I never seen this before.
Oh, because it makes it easier for me to hit the cymbal because it's very low. So if I keep it flat, it's really hard for me to achieve the perfect spot, the sweet spot. So I keep the angle so it's easier for me to hit it.
Yeah, but then it eats a lot of sticks, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
Well, of course, you don't go like this all the time.
Yeah. When I'm playing these stacks, I take a little bit of my power. I hold a little bit of power. Like, be careful.
Yeah. Okay.
They stack.
You're thinking that.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking that because it's not happening in reality. I'm like,
No, it's rocky.
yeah, it's macking like that.
And this is also stack, isn't
There's
it?
also a stack. It's a Novo China on the bottom.
Yep.
A 20-inch Novo China, and on top is the Swiss flanger is stacked, but just the top. It's like this cymbal here, but only the top here.
Yeah.
And here's a 22 regular Novo China, 20 inches.
Yeah. And hardware you're using Tom also, I see.
Toma.
Yeah, and that's what do you got for pedal?
Iron Cobra.
Iron Cobra?
Iron Cobra. Power Glide.
Power Glide.
Power Glide, Iron Cobra, Power Glide. I love these pedals.
So what do you think about being hit so hard? You seem like silent, beaten, undertaken, and I can't say I'm feeling so much sorry for this drum because it's going to be played tonight by Eloy Casagrande, and that's a thing. I almost said he could play me, but I let him decide that. Bye.
Using this pedal, I don't have to think about it. I never had any problem with them. It's just like waking up and wearing your shoes, comfortable shoes that you have for running, and you go for a run. You don't have to think about your feet or about your shoes.
You're wearing your pedals.
Because that's like a good shoe for you.
Yeah.
So that's the same with the pedals. I don't have to think about them. They are just there, and I sit and play.
Are they any special? Do you slap something on it?
Technique? Like,
I mean, is it standard, the pedals? Is it
Standard.
Oh,
Standard,
hello.
yeah?
My name is Eloy
Tighten the
Casagrande.
strings, nothing. It's like quite ordinary.
I play
Yeah,
the drums
today
for
like
Sepultura,
it's a brand new pedal. I
project
just took out of the
Casagrande
box.
and I'm here
Brand new.
tonight
And I
in
just had to
Gothenburg
change the
drum
beaters
clinic.
because I
And
like to
here
carry
with
these
my
old
friend
beaters from Taiwan.
Johan
They're
from
all
the
right on
Malmo
Cobra
music
model.
store.
Yeah, they all
Because they
Cobra.
have a new one,
My drum
but I
set
prefer
that I'm
this one.
using tonight.
And
Tama
also the
drums, of
spring,
course.
I was like,
And it
I
seems
put
that
a
you're
little
having a lot of
more
fun.
tension in the spring, and that was it.
Oh yeah, me
Well,
too.
very
Me too.
chill.
I'm having a lot of fun.
Yeah, 5
So,
minutes and it was
keep
done.
watching.
Cool. I've noticed when you play, you have a backtracking and you
Yes.
have in-ear.
Yes.
Is that the same? Do you always use in-ear when you play?
Yes.
I mean, with Sepultura, with everything.
Yes.
You don't have backtracking with Sepultura.
Yes, we do have
You have?
sometimes.
Okay.
Especially for the new songs of our latest album.
Are we allowed to talk about it?
Oh yes, we
Yeah,
are.
okay.
Because we're not playing any drums or guitar or anything like that.
Okay.
Just orchestra, piano,
Yeah.
violin,
Yeah.
medals.
Okay.
Because we did some recordings for our latest album, so it's really good. Also in live situations to have the complete songs. That's the whole song. So that's the reason why. But the old songs we play them without backing track or metronome. It's
Yeah.
just like on the feeling.
That's nice.
That's nice. It's
Isn't it
really
nice?
nice. Oh yeah, it's
Because-
amazing.
yeah.
Because you sometimes you can choose to play faster, to
Yeah.
play slow.
Yeah.
Sometimes you are rushing the band. Sometimes you're dragging the band.
Sometimes
It's
maybe
fun.
you want to stop a little bit longer with,
Yeah.
with the crowd.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
That's the feeling. But yeah, and I'm using in-ear monitors, and today for like getting the sound of my drums into my ears using the Yamaha device, the EAD10.
EAD10, yeah?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
small microphone. Here I have the.
So
the
you,
software.
you're taking the sound from that from the EAD into your
My mixing
mixer?
desk,
Yeah.
so I can listen to the drums straight from that microphone.
So you have one microphone,
One
the
mic.
EAD10
Yes,
microphone, and
yeah.
that's what you use to
for
get.
my monitors. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's different from the PA system. It's different.
Yeah, so you get you don't get anything from the PA.
No,
Or from the mixer. No.
No, nothing.
That's interesting.
Yeah, especially for this situation that I'm
Yeah.
traveling doing drum clinics, it feels more like fast, to go this way.
Yeah.
That I'm not depending on the sound engineers. So it's really like to make it faster, to make it more convenient for everybody, and I have the same sound every day,
Yeah.
pretty much.
That's good.
Yeah, yeah.
That's good. And you can actually hear everything you need to hear with that. I mean, stupid question because LC didn't want to use it, but I have to ask.
Yeah,
you.
yeah, no, but that's
You
a good
get
question.
this, and you get that one, and you
No,
get.
that's a good question because it's really like it's a small microphone too, like stereo microphone, and it doesn't how can I say? It doesn't take much of the ambient sound, So it's like a very small recording microphone, and also like the distance that it takes the sound captures listen to the sound.
Yeah.
So these 4 tom here and the tom, I can barely listen to them on my mix.
Okay.
Because they are too far from the
They're
microphone.
too far, yeah.
And also this China here, I never listen to it, but the China doesn't matter because it's really loud
Yeah.
anyway, so I can listen with the in-ears or without the in-ears.
Okay.
But these, I don't listen them very much, but that's okay. I play them less than I play the rest of the drums. But the most important for me is to listen to the bass drum and snare drum.
but
That's the most
when you play with when you play real gigs, but that you need to hear the others in the band, you don't use that.
No, no.
Then you have in ear
In-ears
and ordinary also.
what?
Do you have ordinary monitors?
No,
and
no,
in-ear?
no, just the in-ears.
So how do you get the the feel?
I don't like it.
You don't like it.
don't like
Why you don't like it? You don't like the bass drum to sound like goosh.
No,
Whoosh.
I don't like it. I like
Feel it
it.
in the body.
I like it.
Oh no, that's
Yes.
no.
Yeah, like-
No. Are you kidding me now?
No, I'm telling you the truth.
Let's talk about the drum skins. I noticed you have different drum skins here. You have some clear, you have some coated, and you have maybe I see different thickness also. So what is this?
Oh, I have been using Evans drum heads since 2005.
Yeah.
The same with the cymbals and drumsticks. So like it makes a long time that I know the Evans drum heads. I know all the models that they make, and I have been trying many different models and sizes during the years. So I became to this configuration that it's the best sound for me. For the 10-inch tom, the 16 and the 18, I use the G2 Clear.
Need to clear, yeah.
G2 Clear is like the most popular for toms.
Yeah.
Most of the people they use these drum heads. Tom Meister Classics, they come already with the G2 Clear.
Correct me if I'm wrong. It's a 2-ply.
2-ply.
Yeah.
2-ply without the oil between
Yeah,
the
yeah,
2 plies, just like 2 plies together.
Yeah.
And they are perfect because they have the best combination of durability and sound. So they are perfect. I would prefer to use just single plies on my toms and 4 toms because they give me way more volume
but
and
they're
sound,
great.
but they are gonna break. They won't last one day.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why I have to use the G2s, but they are perfect. I use them in the studio and in live situations. For my second tom, the second
tom, the second
black
tom.
that's a UV1 single ply,
Yeah.
but with that special coating that makes it more durable. So it's a single ply, but the UV1, the coatings, it goes with they have like a different technology thing that really makes it more strong and durable. So the thing is that I wanted to have like 2 toms in high tuning, but to don't make them sound like similar to each other. That's my preference for the drum head. So I have the UV one, it's even thinner, and I have even more like a Latin sound, And this tom here, sometimes I hit it really hard, even harder than the one in front of me. So that's the reason I need to have a 2-ply here and not in there.
Okay.
That's it. The bass drum, I use the E-mat heavyweight.
Yep.
It's a thick drum head with the dampening
Clear.
around it, clear.
Clear.
The dampening from the E-mat around. It's like it's the, you have like the perfect sound. It's ready.
And the evil snare.
Evil snare drum.
Yeah,
That's
the evil snare drum.
The evil.
We call it the evil snare drum today.
Why evil?
Because it's so evil.
No, he loves everybody. They was in love with everybody.
Okay, he loves it. Okay.
It's I use the Evans heavyweight
Yeah.
on top of it. It's a very durable drum head. It lasts like forever. I have like some of them at my house in snare drums that I keep them like for 6 months, 8 months, almost 1 year because they are very durable.
Yeah.
And they don't lose their sound as fast as the other drum heads. They keep the tuning, so they are like very good. And also when I'm using a metal snare drums and I play, just sometimes I play hard, not all the time, just sometimes. The thicker drum heads, they can control a little bit more the sound. They can like control the sustain of the resonance of the metal snares. So that's the reason why I use this drum head. Sometimes in the studio, I also like to try the UV ones, the same as the UV on the 12 tom, because it has a more open sound, so I can get all the frequencies, the high, medium, and low frequencies. And I'm not able like to get too much the high or like the medium frequencies with the heavyweight. But the heavyweight for me, they are perfect for live situations.
Cool. I think that sums up a lot of Eloy's drumming and his knowledge about drum. I'm impressed
What?
that you know so much.
I don't know that
Yes,
much.
you know very much. He knows
I don't
very
know.
much.
No, I don't know that much. Yeah, I have been like researching, you know, and thinking sometimes.
Yeah.
Just like sometimes I'm thinking a little bit, you know, not all the time, since we are drummers, you know. So.
Yeah, we're not overthinking
Yeah.
things. We hit that things. We like to hit that things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So thank you very much. So can I have the pleasure to hear you play some samba and I can dance?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
okay.
It'd be my pleasure. Yeah.
So now Eloy Casagrande with the big house. It's gonna play the big house samba and I'm gonna dance. Faster! Eloy Casagrande at Nefertiti in Gothenburg. A fantastic evening, and I'm so glad I could meet him and talk about him with the drums and about his drums and everything. So, fantastic evening and goodbye.